crude oil prices, April 18th, FXEmpire.com. The light sweet crude market, as you can see, had a very bad showing on Wednesday, basically testing the lows again and closing lower than we did on Tuesday. This market has to be said that it's oversold, but then again, we said that yesterday. And you can see that doesn't seem to matter. Looking at this chart, we see nothing positive in it, and the fact that we had less than bullish information coming as far as inventory builds and drawdowns over the last week or over the last month in the United States certainly isn't helping. With that being the case, this market does look like it's on track to continue to be soft. However, on the longer term charts, there is a symmetrical triangle that has a trend line right around the 85 level. With that being the case, we are very hesitant to start shorting here and are going to be very interested in what happens at $85. If that level holds, obviously that's a good sign for the market and we should start to grind higher. If it gets broken down, however, things could get ugly very quick. So we're actually going to base our trade on what happens down there if we get there. The Brent market, on the other hand, had an even worse day. The candle itself wasn't a whole lot longer, but you can see we broke down through the bottom of a hammer that was based focused on basically the $100 level. This would be a natural place to see support come into the market, and the fact that it has been given back and we've gone lower is not a good sign. With that being the case, and the fact that Brent is tied more towards Europe and the Middle East than North America, which is one of the few, and I use this word very loosely, bright spots around the world, it's hard to think that this market is going to suddenly find bullishness. Rallies will more than likely offer selling opportunities going forward, and this market looks like it's going to continue to be soft, even though we are heading into the warm months, the time of year in the northern hemisphere that typically petroleum really gets worked off.